Hey friend, what's poppin'? Welcome. My name is Sneh and today we're going to be talking about how to audition. This is going to be a two-part series where we talk about how to audition in person and how to do a self-tape audition. So this is going to be part one. We're going to be talking about the in-person auditions, and then next week we're going to do part two where we talk about the self-tape audition. First things first, preparation is key. When you get your monologue or when you get your brief, you need to start preparing from home before you even get to your audition. You need to make sure what kind of character you're playing, what kind of scene you're doing, what kind of emotions they're going through, what kind of obstacles they're going through, and how they're trying to solve whatever situation that they're going through in order for you to know how to play that character. So you need to practice your monologue, research about characters, such as the one that you're going to be playing, and have like a reference character, like someone who has like a character that has already been established in a movie or a series that is similar to the character that you're playing. So do your research, make sure you know your lines, and make sure you know how you're going to play your character. So when you get to the audition room, you are prepared and you know what you're doing. Okay. The second thing is to read your instructions. Every audition is going to be different. Every production company, every casting director, every character or whatever, every production is going to be different. So you're going to have to read the instructions, make sure you know what they're looking for and how they want you to go about the audition. They don't do that for vibes. There's a reason why they're doing that. So always make sure that you are reading instructions and adhering to those instructions, because failing to adhere to the instructions can result in you missing out on the role. Third thing is to practice. When you go to the audition room and you do that monologue or dialogue or whatever it is that you're going to be performing, that better not be the first time you are doing that monologue. That better not be the first time you are actually saying those lines out loud and showing all those emotions. That better not be the first time. You need to have done it a couple of times, done it in front of a friend, or for like, I think I could advise at this moment to get a mentor. Like it could be a lecturer, a person who's an established actor, a person who's been in the industry, who knows acting very well, who can help you with this, or like just a friend that you trust who can tell you if you are doing good or not. So I advise that you practice in front of those people or record yourself and send it to one of them. Let them give you feedback. You need to practice. Try it different ways. If you're gonna try it with a lot of energy, try it with a little bit of energy. Try it in a different way. Try being angry while crying. Try being angry while shouting. Try being angry while quiet. Try it in different ways, just so you know, like, you know, what feels more comfortable to you, what feels more natural, what feels like it's best for the character. So just practice. Send it to someone or do it in front of someone. Let them give you feedback so that you can do your best when you get in front of the audition room, so that the mistakes that you're going to make or the mistakes that you may make, you don't make them in the audition room. You make them during the practice time before your audition. Next thing is to dress appropriately. Although, like, if you are doing a police officer, you're not supposed to come in like a full police uniform. Think maybe like police officer off duty. What would a police officer dress like if they were wearing like casual clothes? If you're going to be playing a pastor, don't come in that, you know, long robe. Like, think, what would a pastor wear? Maybe like a nice shirt, tuck it in with some formal pants or jeans and a nice formal shoe. So just like don't be in full costume, but like wear clothes that kind of suggest what kind of character you're playing. Just, you know, just so that we can see, well, okay, this is what a police officer would look like. So that it's also just so that like the casting director doesn't box you into that police officer or pastor role. If you're just wearing formal, like you could be playing any character. So if maybe they feel like the one you're auditioning for is not the right one for you, but you could be good for another one, it's okay for them to be able to, you know, visualize that. And it's going to be a bit difficult for them if they're just seeing a police officer in front of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you. Next thing is, for your audition, you need to bring headshots, and they have to be, sometimes they say they don't have to be professional, but I advise always try to invest in professional headshots. Just like, it doesn't have to be like the best of the best, but as long as it's, you know, professional looking, crisp, good quality. Maybe like on the day, get a little bit of makeup, not too much makeup, just like natural makeup where like you still look like you so soft glam, yeah, nah. Dress nicely, like do your hair the way you normally do your hair. So if like you usually do braids, do braids and then go take your headshots. If you normally have your hair cut a certain way, do that, so that like you don't look, you don't have a blonde wig on your headshots and you have an afro in when you go to your audition. So just do like how you normally look on like a regular basis. Just take some headshots. Like I know it's like sometimes it can be a bit expensive, but like just try to find someone who's a bit cheaper. Maybe like try to negotiate, yeah, nah, so that you have like that in your portfolio, like nice professional headshots. It makes you look a bit more professional. You look serious. They're gonna take you a bit more seriously, other than if you just went and you took a selfie and use that as your headshot. Also have your resume, make sure it's up to date. Also don't forget that an actor's resume is different from a normal resume, so you must have it the way that an actor's resume is supposed to be. Google it. But also I will be doing a video in the future to show you how to write an actor's resume, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for when that happens. Next thing is to warm up. Warming up your body, your voice, do some stretches, voice exercises, nyana, just to keep your body warm, so that when you get there you're loose and relaxed. And it also helps with nerves, like you calm down the nerves a bit, you calm down the body a bit, so that when you get there, like you're not tense and your body and your voice is not like, you get me? Yeah, so that helps with you just relaxing, calm down, your body's loose, and you're able to do the best of the best when it comes to your body when you audition, because the mind affects the body as well. So if you don't warm up your body, your nerves can affect your body. You might find like you get there and you can't even move. Your voice is just like being raspy and like can't even come out because you didn't warm it up because of all the nerves. That's actually a thing. It happened to me once. That's why I always warm up from now on. The next thing, this should have been number one because it's the most important. You need to be early. You need to make sure that you are early. When it comes to film, if you are in the film industry, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're fired. So always make sure you are at least 15 to 20 minutes early. Don't be too early. Don't be like an hour and a half early, because they have a lot of people that they're going through. So like they don't want you to just be sitting there awkwardly waiting while they're still doing other stuff, or while they're still busy with other people. You're overcrowding the space and all of that. So just make sure you're just a tad bit early, 20-15 minutes. Just make sure that you look, because it makes you look serious, makes you look professional. Because guys, one thing about this industry, a couple of minutes is a lot of money. Is a lot of money down the drain. These people, they work with time, because time is money, and if you're going to be wasting their time, you're wasting their money, and nobody's gonna hire you if they know that they're gonna be losing money on your watch. So when you're on set, be on time. When you're auditioning, be on time. Whatever it is, dress fittings, whatever it is, callbacks, everything, make sure you are on time, because the more time you waste, the more money you waste, and nobody is going to hire you if you're going to be wasting their money. This is a business. Everybody's here to make money. Everybody's here to catch a bag, and if you're gonna be affecting somebody's bag, they're gonna have to just let you go. So be professional, be on time, make sure that you are doing the most, okay? Make sure that you're doing the most. When you walk into the audition room, you need to be confident. Just get in, walk in confidently, nice posture, smile, say hi, greet everyone, say your name, the role you're playing for. Don't waste too much time, don't chit chat too much. Remember what I said, time. So you might not get a lot of time to audition if you spend most of that time chit chatting. So just get in there and do your thing. Make it a quick in and out. Don't rush, especially when you're doing the audition part. Just like you just pace yourself, but like don't spend too much time talking about other stuff. Don't go on a tangent talking about your life story. Just say, hi, my name is Snemakay. I'm here to audition for the role of do your thing, and then maybe you can chit chat a bit afterwards. Yeah, but yeah, be confident, be straight to the point, and just do your thing. Just you're just there to show them what you're made of. You're just there to show them what you got. The rest you can do it later. Okay. Another thing you need to know while you're in the audition room is that you need to stay relaxed. You need to always remember to breathe. Okay, always remember to breathe and relax. Before you do your audition, right after you finish saying your name, before you start performing, close your eyes, take a deep breath. It helps you relax, it helps you stay calm. You know, also breathing is good for life. You might just pass out if you forget to breathe. And also another thing is you need to remember that mistakes happen. If you make a mistake, don't stop. Just keep going. Sometimes they might not even notice that you made a mistake. So if you make a mistake, just keep going. Save it, fix it. The same way you do in real life. If you make a mistake, you just pause a little bit, get back to it. Or you can just try to find a creative way to spin it around so that it doesn't even look like you made a mistake. So if you make a mistake, don't worry, it's not a problem. They're not going to penalize you for making a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. So it's how you save it. It's how you recover from that mistake that matters. So if you have practiced, if you have prepared yourself, if you have warmed up, if you're relaxed and you stay calm and you breathe, making that mistake is not going to be a big deal. Oh, and that confidence, if you are confident, making that mistake is not going to be a big deal. You're going to be able to pick up from it and move on and finish your audition, and you might even end up getting the role because of that. Because stuff like that is very important, especially when you're doing scenes with other people, because that person might make a mistake and you might have to be the one to save them from that mistake. So you need to be able to work around that, and to be able to work around that is a very good skill that an actor needs to have. And they see that, they take that into account. They can see, oh no, this person can bring a good performance out of something that was almost messed up. You get me? Thank you. And another thing that is very, very, very important is you need to be open to direction. The casting director might want to see something different from you. We see things differently. 10 people can see the same script 10 different ways. So you need to be open to direction. And they want to see that in the audition room, because you're going to be meeting a director when you get your role, and they are doing things according to their vision. The story goes according to the director's vision. So if you have your own vision and you're going to be opposing the director and telling him, no, this is how we're supposed to do it, you're going to get fired. You are going to get fired. So you need to be able to be open to direction. If they say they want something done a different way, if they say tone it down a bit, bring it back up, can you try this? And also it's good for, like, if they see you are fit for a different character than the one you're auditioning for, maybe they might say, okay, play it this way, and they say, oh, okay, this person would be good for that character as well. Now, instead of not getting a role at all, you might not get the one you auditioned for, but you get another one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. So you need to be open to direction. You need to be open to working with other people's visions instead of your own, so that you get me? Thank you. And now you've practiced, you warmed up, you did your audition, you killed it, you did the best of the best, they gave you a standing ovation. I'm kidding, they don't really do that. And now you have to be patient. You have to wait. Now you have to wait. Are they gonna call me back? Are they gonna text me? Are they gonna email me? Are they gonna show up to my house? You need to wait. That is the worst part about, these auditioning. You need to wait until they get back to you, or until they don't get back to you, because sometimes, even though you did very well in the audition, sometimes even though they liked your performance, you might not have been fit for that role. And also, during that time when you're waiting, please don't call them. Don't bombard them with texts and calls and emails asking for feedback. How did you do? When are you gonna call us back? Or when should we expect this? Please don't do that. Don't do that. Nobody wants to be answering that you didn't get the role. Nobody wants to be talking about, hey, we'll get back to you soon. Just wait. And also, I feel like when you finish auditioning, just move on with your life. Just don't get too attached to that audition. Don't get attached to that character. After you finish auditioning, just move on. Just go about your day, go about your life, and act like it didn't happen until you get that call. And if you don't, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay. There's shows being shot every single day. There's shows being written every single day. one day someone is going to write a role that God has placed you as the actor. So don't worry. Like, after you do your audition, be patient, wait to hear from them. If the time goes by and you feel like, no, we're not gonna hear from them anymore, hard luck, we move on to the other one. And also with these auditions, sometimes it takes time. Sometimes they can be casting for a role that they need to start shooting the next week or in the next couple of days, and sometimes they can be auditioning for a role that needs to start shooting in the next couple of months. It could be 6 months. They'll start auditioning for a character right now and they're only going to start shooting 6 months from now. So you could be bombarding them with text messages and all of that while they haven't even started doing that, while there's still a lot of processes that are going through. They're still deciding who's playing which role, who's playing what role, who got the part, who didn't get the part, and in the one and they might just not give you the role because of that. Be patient, move on to other things, look for other auditions, instead of focusing on that role that you may or may not have gotten. Go do other stuff. Go try to look back, reflect on that audition, and go start practicing some more. Go start doing some more training.
For all my aspiring actors in Venda, I'm hosting an acting workshop on the 28th of December. So if you are free and you have a young 350 lying around, come through to the acting workshop. We're going to be offering a lot of information about acting, how to get started on your career, headshots, self-tapes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be there because you definitely don't want to be told, okay? So if you're interested, pay your ticket fare, send proof of payment to the phone number on the poster with your full names, and hurry up because space is limited. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Go start reading some more on acting. Be busy with other things. Move on with your life. And if they come back to you, if you hear back from them, that's good for them. And if they don't, it's too bad for them. They missed out on a very good character who is going to do the most. Okay, and the next one that you're going to catch is going to be the one that does the most. Okay. Anyways, have you subscribed? You haven't subscribed? You need to subscribe because next week we're going to be talking about self-tapes. So how are you going to know only about acting in person and not acting in a self-tape? You need to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that next week when I post about self-tapes, you know how to do a self-tape. Girl, subscribe. Okay? Thank you for watching.